So I wanted to take a few minutes in this video to go over some exciting information in regards to Sony's production of the PlayStation 5 to give people ease that this thing is in fact coming this year. With many originally worried that CV would delay the console to next year, new information is out once again to tell you that that's not the case, and this is the focus of this video today, the production of the PlayStation 5. First, let me know if you would consider getting a Series X if the PS5 was sold out and you weren't able to buy a PS5 day one. I know it's a crazy question to ask, but doing these videos for a while now, some of you seem to be on the fence for either console, so I'm curious where things are now. So let me know, if you couldn't get the PS5 day one, would you consider getting a Series X? Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the main story of this video, the PS5's production and how things are proceeding. About a bit more than a week ago, website The Financial Times spoke with PlayStation CEO Jim Ryan, where he provided more information on how things are moving in the PlayStation world. One of the key areas in this conversation was, of course, the production of the PlayStation 5. Reading from Financial Times, Sony's PlayStation 5 is on track for a global full launch later this year, according to the head of the Japanese company's video gaming division, despite fears that the CV emergency could curtail supplies of the long-awaited console, as Sony prepares to unveil the PS5's first slate of games at an online showcase next week, which is happening this Thursday. Manufacturing of the new console has begun, said Jim Ryan, president and chief executive of Sony Interactive Entertainment. It will ramp up over the course of the summer, he said. People are quite surprised by this, but we are on track. We believe we'll have quantities sufficient to support a global launch. So right off the bat, this was already a confirmation that things are going to ramp up over the summer for the PlayStation 5. So this was indeed already full steam ahead. Beyond this, we also had news breakout in regards to the PS5's chip production as well. Chinese website DigiTimes provided some information last week in regards to the PS5's SoC, which stands for System on Chip, which is reported to go into production this month through August. Here's the full statement from DigiTimes. A person familiar with the semiconductor supply chain revealed that starting next week, the back-end IC packaging and testing end of the high customized PS5 main chip of AMD will begin to be delivered to downstream manufacturers. Monthly and August climb all the way up, and the third season will be the peak of delivery for packaging and testing companies, which also means the PS5 console will come out this year. So this quote was from last week, so this week this has begun. The customized AMD chip for the PS5 is now being delivered, according to this report, to manufacturers who I assume are assembling other parts of the PlayStation 5. And obviously, production like this wouldn't be taking place if Sony wasn't ready to launch this year, similar to Microsoft, who have also begun production of the Series X and will also be launching later this year. The only thing I wonder about the Xbox side of the situation is the rumored Lockhart console, and will this console take up any production material from Microsoft, limiting, I would assume, the amount of Series X consoles that can be produced. I guess we'll see, depending on when this thing actually launches. And then now you have the news that recently has surfaced this week, which comes from website Business Korea, and in regards to the production of the PlayStation 5, they state the following. Production of parts related to Sony's PS5 starts this week. We expect the PS5 to contribute to semiconductor industry earnings improvement in second half of 2020 within the memory industry. NAND demand improvement is to outpace that of DRAM. In 2020, the PS5 is anticipated to push NAND demand by 5%. Manufacturers of components such as PCBs and IC substrates are predicting that the PS5 will serve as an important growth driver in second half of 2020. In particular, the PS5 should contribute significantly to second half 2020 earnings at AMD, the system on chip manufacturer, who saw sluggish semi-custom chip earnings in the first half of 2020 on a lull in demand ahead of the PS5 release. Backed by the PS5 launch, AMD's semi-custom chip earnings should improve in the second half of 2020. In the memory industry, NAND demand improvement is likely to outpace that for DRAM, given that the PS5 is to be the first console in the series to be equipped with an SSD instead of an HDD. Assuming 825 gigabytes of SSD per units and sales sales of 20 MN units PA. Global NAND demand should increase by 5% PA. So in terms of PA and MN, I looked up online, and I'm not sure if these are related to this, but MN is for meganewtons and PA is for Pascal units. Take that for what you will. But to continue, the summary is that AMD will gain profit because now they're producing chips for the PS5 as opposed to low sales earlier this year. And NAND memory will also increase production due to the PS5, and it's all starting this week. The chips are making their way to manufacturers, and production of other parts of the PS5 are beginning as well. So there you have it, folks. There is no going back really from here. The PS5 seems to be full steam ahead, and hopefully most of the people that want the console will get one day one. Let me know if you're still worried about the PS5 coming out this year or not. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button as it always helps, and subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is to body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with full steam ahead to PS5. Because right now it seems like we're gearing up for the PlayStation 5 production is going in full swing. And, you know, the console's coming out later this year. There's no going back here, folks. So if you're excited like I am, destroy the comment section with full steam ahead to PS5. And I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one.